Hey everyone, welcome back to Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
And I'm Gen X.
And we are on the last video of the Backrooms.
Yeah.
At least for now. We are both excited. It's both exciting and a little bit sad because this is the last one we'll be able to do until Kane releases another one. But we are really excited because fortunately this last one is a long one. It's called, and it has the name Damage Control, which sounds really intriguing because of course we know that everything is starting to kind of unwind. Like the situation is starting to get out of control. And hence we need damage control now. And I'm interested to see who will come out on top, the corporation or I guess maybe Peter, the guy who shot the other guy with the shotgun. I guess we'll see.
Well, and one thing I noticed was you brought this up. You noticed actually you brought it to my attention, and that is I was hoping we'd get kind of closure on a lot of this. So many questions. It's really interesting. It's intriguing. It just pulled me right in. And this was uploaded about 3 weeks ago.
Only 3 weeks ago, yeah. So
yeah. So it's. I don't think it's the last video.
Yeah, he's probably going to be coming out with some more ones, unless his work on the new film he was just accepted takes up all of his time.
I think, and if that's the case, I would suspect he would put something out there to kind of wrap this up.
I don't think so though. I think he wants
to leave us a cliffhanger and then come back a year later.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he just want to keep it rolling. I don't think there's ever gonna be a full answer to what goes on in the Backrooms. I think the beauty of the Backrooms is its mystery. It's
a mystery, and it can live on. Yeah.
And kind of the unknown is what keeps it intriguing. Because if you know how everything works, then it's not so much not so much intrigue and immersion into the story, right?
Right.
The fact that you don't know what's going on is what draws you in.
Yeah. So he's going to keep it alive by continuing it and not giving us closure. At least not yet.
Yeah. But
anyway,
without further ado, we are going to jump into damage control.
I'm ready.
Let's see how this mess gets cleaned up.
Let it roll.
All right, here we go.
This is Mark. I read you. What is it? We need immediate arms support of room 14C. My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat.
That's the guy who was on the floor. Remember, he's saying we're being held at gunpoint by a hostile, and he got shot because he was reporting in.
15A. Do you read us? This is Mark. I read you.
Hey team, this is Mark. I read you. Mark was the guy who was a friend of Marv, the camera guy who got shot.
We need immediate arms support of room 14C.
We need immediate armed support in room 14C.
My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile.
We're being held at gunpoint by a hostile. And so he's calling for armed forces, which is why Peter, the guy with the gun, shot him.
Shot him. Yeah.
So. Immediate armed support to room 14C of your control.
Oh, that was a gunshot.
So.
Oh, we both paused at the same time.
Yeah.
Was that the gunshot as he shot?
That's right.
So we're seeing this at the same exact time.
Yeah. And these are other people in there who heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Rewinding. Looks like these guys don't have the armed guard, so there's only one armed guy across both teams, it looks like. Which is stupid. Also, do you notice this guy has a green suit? I just noticed that.
Oh, right.
Why isn't he in a yellow one? Huh. Just a little interesting tidbit there.
What was that?
That was him getting shot.
Yeah.
Man, he should have just stayed quiet. They would have all made it out alive because that guy said he was gonna let them go, right? That's him.
Yeah.
Does he still have the gun with him? I think he does. Yeah, it looks like he's holding something. I'm guessing the gun. That's why he asked what... Look,
oh, look.
He still has the gun.
Yeah, he's in this control room now.
And he was asking how many people there were so he could figure out if he could get past them. I'm wondering why I guess they couldn't. I'm just so confused how he got pushed to this situation because I would.
So he left the back room.
Yeah, he's back into the real world now. But I'm wondering how it got to this point because I thought he would have been able to just come back and leave or try to, right? Also wondering why he's just standing right now. You would think he'd just be running the entire time, just like he's doing now. Researcher dude didn't know what ran by. He dropped the gun. That's not a good idea.
Kept it.
Yeah, I would have kept it too. Oh, he's getting chased.
Yeah. Security?
Oh, it's shutting.
Yes.
Did he make it
Looks
out?
like he escaped. Or at least got out of that level.
Right, out of that area.
That sector.
Once again for your patience on this. It has been a stressful 15 hours for all of us here, and while he cannot currently be with us, Dr. Beck sends his apologies regarding the numerous inconveniences caused by our decision to keep you here overnight. Now, it appears that the situation has reached a point of some stability. We're still looking into a few things, but I feel that we can now properly address what occurred without running into speculation. What happened last night should not have happened. Not here, not with us. What occurred was a gross misunderstanding that was the result of some severe information mismanagement. Even now, I believe most of you still have an incomplete idea of what took place last night. So before I fill you in, I need to address the fact that there has been information deliberately withheld from many of you on the project.
So I'm assuming this is the damage control part where they're going to try and paint a narrative where this guy was just like some killer and nothing is going wrong with the Backrooms at all. It's just all this guy's fault, right?
And he's addressing either the company or the project team.
Mm.
Now, these choices were not made lightly and were done for only the best of reasons. However, I want to make it abundantly clear that following the events of last night, it has been proven to us that that method of conducting ourselves was not viable. So, I'm coming to you now to correct this mistake and begin delivering the authentic order of events as we understand them. On the morning of March 1st, a team of 4 researchers was sent into the complex to conduct a routine layout analysis. George Levy, Marvin Lee, Ronald McCarthy, and Peter Tench.
Look at the date.
Yeah.
Around 12:25 p.m., the group realized that they had lost track of Tench while traversing a previously accessed branch of hallways. As you'll recall, this prompted an immediate withdrawal of response back to standard, followed by several days of significant search efforts.
Now we see what happened.
However, those ultimately yielded nothing, and as far as any of us were concerned, Tench had simply vanished, leaving no physical trace. Now, for obvious reasons, that wasn't something that we could disclose to the public, so roughly 2 weeks following his disappearance, our security team was forced to put together a more acceptable cause of death and keep attention away from this institute and provide closure to the family.
That was we both paused again. That was the fiery cover-up.
Yes.
And it looks like a burning car wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And provide closure
to the family about his disappearance. Huh. Okay.
And Tench must be the last name of Peter. It's probably Peter Tench.
Peter Tench, yeah.
So that is all close to common knowledge, I presume.
Oh, that's the common knowledge.
At the time of the incident, however, you're certainly aware of the effects it has had on our internal procedures over the past few months. Regardless, that was where Tench's involvement in this came to an end. Or at least that's what we
Okay, I was about to say, that's not where it came to an end.
Because on May 8th at approximately 5:30 p.m., a motion alert was sent out from the complex, which was closed off at the time.
Yep, and this was the moment we mentioned.
Was sent down to assess the situation and discovered a male dressed in hazard gear who we were able to identify as Peter.
Nice. So this is all what we were suspecting too, and I'm hoping this is gonna answer the question of what happened between this and him just appearing at that moment where he tackled the other guy, because that's the missing time gap for us. Time gap.
2-3 weeks later.
Yeah, because remember where from him being suited up here to him being out of his suit and tackling.
Right.
And what's nice is it seems like this last one is kind of putting a bow in everything. It is summarizing everything that happened and went down.
It saved me a lot of time. I wanted to actually create a timeline on a whiteboard and mark it all up and say, here's what happened here and here's what happened there. So, yeah, nicely done here.
Yeah.
Saved me some time.
Yeah. And I appreciate it because it's a nice little summary. And we're still going to go back and we're going to go through all the comments to see
for sure.
What was going on. But first, we're just going to do this. So, the cool thing is I feel like so much has been explained here already and we're not even halfway through.
Yeah.
So that's nice to see.
Immediately following this discovery, Tench was moved to a secure room on this floor where, over the following days, a select group of doctors were able to administer a panel of tests in order to determine what had happened to Peter in the 2 months he had been gone.
So they started testing on him.
Those tests yielded very little useful information. By all measures, Peter appeared to be in excellent health. However, we were still provided one very useful tool in understanding how the situation unfolded from his perspective. Some of you may recall that on the day of his disappearance, Tench was his team's designated camera operator. Well, when we recovered him, he still had that camera in his possession.
Oh.
And in fact, had documented the entire ordeal.
Nice, that's what we saw.
The footage will be presented in its entirety later today. However, for the purpose of this discussion, I will only be highlighting key events.
Oh, good. We can see.
Mm-hmm.
This is the hallway where Peter was last seen. They're not in view, but you can hear the others walking behind him. Now, as he approaches the bridge on the right here, pay close attention to the audio.
Guys, can you hear this?
That was the voices he heard that drew him in.
Hey guys, can you hear this? Hey!
Now, I'd like to save the discussion for afterwards, but what you just saw is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously transported 2 months forward in time. Following that abrupt flash you just saw, Tench proceeds back out into the hallway in search of his team, but it is without any indication of their presence. The next 30 or so minutes of the tape follow a fairly panicked Tench as he attempts to navigate his way back to the threshold. He does obviously find his way back. However, the threshold appears not as he knows it.
Right, that's when it got built out. This is so cool.
And this ties us back to the moment when we recovered him. So, to summarize, from his point of view, he had only been inside the complex for several hours.
Yeah.
So to him, all of the new developments surrounding the threshold were completely foreign. Luckily, though, as I already mentioned, there were people available to manage the situation as it unfolded. And over the course of the following days, we were able to properly sit down with Peter and work with him to gain a collective understanding of what had happened.
Oh, look at that. They have it set up there.
There was still the very significant fact that Mr. Tench was considered legally deceased as a result of the cover story, and reversing that would be no easy feat.
Oh.
He understood this and was willing to cooperate while we looked for a way to reintegrate him without raising suspicion. Unfortunately, though, that process ended up taking quite a bit longer than we had anticipated. And all the while, Peter was sucked out here, waiting idly by.
He got tired of waiting.
We did our best to keep him engaged, but it is hard to combat the effects of prolonged sensory deprivation on the human brain. And as a result, Peter's mental state took a toll. Not to a degree that was outright concerning at first, but around the end of week 2, we noticed that he was starting to exhibit a number of behaviors common in patients diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. Though we don't have reason to believe that Mr. Tench was afflicted with that condition. Whatever the case, while he didn't express it outright, from what we could gather, he appeared to have deluded himself into believing that he was still inside some sort of illusion created by the complex, and that we were secretly looking to do him harm. This all came to a head on the night of the 22nd when, while Tench was finally about to be transferred to a temporary above-ground residence, he broke away from us and, using stolen credentials, forced his way back into the complex where he would go undiscovered.
Interesting. Why would he do
Just
that?
last night, when he ambushed and violently attacked Team B in room 14C, leaving Dr. Bloom in critical condition.
Critical. Did he die?
Died, no.
We can presume that during the 2 or so days Tench spent in the complex, he let go of the idea that he could somehow escape through an alternate threshold, but still held on to the belief that all of us here were working to trap him in some way, despite our actions saying exactly the opposite. Immediately after firing a single shot from the Remington 870 to Dr. Bloom's side, Tench fled the scene and headed to the Threshold outpost, where he would turn the weapon on several more of you, all progressing to standard and through the lower offices. Given the abrupt and chaotic nature of the unfolding situation, it took our security team several moments longer than it ideally should have to figure out what was happening. But thankfully, while Tench was passing through one of the empty labs next to storage, Dr. Maxwell was able to act quickly and managed to disarm him, accidentally discharging the weapon into the ceiling in the process.
So that's why he didn't have his gun. It got snatched away from him.
However, Tench still managed to avoid apprehension, fleeing into the maintenance wing and evading our security staff by taking the freight elevator to the surface.
Did he get out?
Now, this situation could have played out very badly, given the potential
Could
of
have.
witnesses
Oh,
in
no.
the building at the time. But luckily for everyone involved, as far as we can tell, Tench was unnoticed as he exited the
So
property.
he did escape.
Around 5 minutes later, our security team made it to the ground floor and began a thorough sweep in the direction of the hillside where cameras had last
Oh, they started
observed
a search for him.
Now, there's no easy
Did they kill
way
him?
to say this other than to just say it. I am terribly sorry to inform you all, but Mr. Tench was found deceased halfway down the hillside,
Yeah, right.
the result of an extreme blow to the head. It appears that while he was running through some brush, he fell a sudden dip in the ground and tragically fell forward into
How
a
convenient.
large rock. Given the circumstances, it was not something any of us
Sounds
could
like a
have
cover-up.
anticipated
Sure.
or prevented.
They've done it once. Why not do it again,
The
right?
tragedy of the entire situation undoubtedly remains. But Dr. Tench, regardless of how troubled he was in his final days,
What does that say? If the wind
wind
is
is
right,
right,
you can sail away.
was a brilliant man who gave his all to this project. He would certainly not want us hindering it in his name. What we're doing here is so much bigger than any one person. It is the work of a unified effort, and we need to ensure that that is never lost sight of. That we hold on to the pre-established notion that Peter is and has been deceased. That is done, and there is nothing more to be extracted.
Ah. You see that?
Yeah, let's go back. Capture that frame.
It looks like they killed him with a needle.
Sure.
I think they did
Sure
something
did.
to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or I wonder, you know what? What if they injected him with something that made him go crazy? That's another possibility.
Sure. They
You
thought
know-
he was exhibiting paranoia, schizophrenia behavior.
Oh, you see that slight flash?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at the green.
And it was only in one split second. One frame. In one frame, all this was revealed. Is that him in the no zone?
I think so.
So maybe the no zone had something to do with him going crazy.
And they look stressed here.
Right, because the situation got out of hand. This is like some sort of messy desk. Someone's running.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same view of him standing, I think.
Right.
More running. Running down the street when he got out of the lab, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
When he escaped the building. Oh, yeah, that's him. See? It zoomed in on him. It zoomed in on him on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna resume. Is this his home? I wonder if this is his home.
No, the color is. I think it's within the facility.
I don't think so. Phone call. Ah.
Oh, that's it, huh?
I wonder if I don't know. This is my one theory, except I don't think this is correct. What if he like escaped and he tried to
call home.
try to call home?
Mm-hmm. Tried to call home here.
Yeah. Huh.
I like that theory.
Yeah. That's what my theory would be. But who knows?
And so even saying that he was found deceased could be a lie by the company, so that other people don't panic and feel like they'll be exposed. Damage control.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Maybe he has escaped.
Or maybe before he got killed, he successfully made it out and he tried to call. No one picked up the phone, then he got killed.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I mean, that's just our theories. But you guys let us know.
Yeah.
Wow, what a way to end the series for now. For now.
Yeah,
But-
I'm eager to read many of your comments on this. And yeah, make comments on our reaction. Give us some hints, some clues. Obviously, there'll be no spoiler alerts. There are no more.
There's no more videos
Videos,
to spoil.
let's have some dialogue on this.
Yeah, and maybe we'll make another video where we just kind of go through the comment sections of some of these videos.
Yeah.
We'll see. Either if we'll just go through the comments ourselves or we'll make a video out of it, but we will go back and see, because we purposely avoided for most of the videos the comment section just because we wanted to have our own interpretations. But now
Pure reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now that we've seen all the videos, maybe now we'll go back and we'll see what kind of crazy theories people came up, and maybe at the same time we'll get clarity on some of the things we weren't so clear on.
For sure.
So it has been a fantastic series.
It's been a great journey. Yeah. We just kind of stumbled on this.
Mhm.
Thank you to the person who recommended that we watch.
Persons, we got multiple people who said keep watching.
Oh, multiple. Okay,
Yeah.
And then you point out that there are some hidden videos in the descriptions.
Mhm.
So those offered up a lot of clues, and they were very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this series, and I can't wait for Kane to put out more, as well as his full
His movie.
feature film.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm really looking forward to that.
yeah. So, and once it comes out, you guys let us know, because we wanna we wanna watch it.
We
For
want
sure.
to be there. We might be one of those crazy duos that camp out the night before just to get the best seats. I don't know. You know.
Yeah,
Maybe not, but still, we're gonna be there.
yeah. We're gonna watch it probably a few times. So, we hope you guys enjoyed. We had a blast reacting to the series, and thank you for staying with us throughout. Let us know if there's anything else that is kind of related to this that you think we should react to. So far, all of the Backrooms we've reacted to is all by Kane Parsons. But if there's anything else that you think is also noteworthy, then let us know. Once again, this has been fantastic. We're so glad you guys came along with us for the ride.
It's been a great ride.
A great ride. And we hope that you like, comment, subscribe on the video, because it helps out the channel. And stay tuned for all the other content that we're going to be releasing. So,
Be on the lookout for it. And when you subscribe, you'll get notified of some of the pretty latest and greatest and coolest videos that we are going to be posting soon.
yeah. And once again, if you guys ever want us to react to something, just let us know in the comments and we'll add it to our list. Whether it be a music video, or a video reaction like the Backrooms, or a gaming video. So, for example, if there's a game you want us to play, we can add it to our spreadsheet as well. So, in general, we want the community to be engaged with us, and so if there's anything you guys would like to see, let us know, because we are here to have a good time, and we want you guys to have a good time with us. So,
Oh, and our wild card. What's that? Go back and watch our trailer. You'll get an idea of our wild card category.
yeah. All right, guys. We hope you have a great rest of your day, and stay tuned for our next video.
We'll catch you soon.
If you try, you just